What a great teacher. Now let's go to Louisiana Public Television. Students that are also in need in the Baton Rouge Youth Coalition. We're profiling Louisiana as a spotlight community this year to see the types of programs that are successful there, like this one. They just reached a record high 74.6% high school graduation rate, but they still lag a little bit behind the national rate. To learn more about the Baton Rouge Youth Coalition, we are joining our friends at Louisiana Public Television and Shauna Sanford. Shauna, welcome to American Graduate Day.
Thank you so much, Rahima. It is great to be part of American Graduate Day. And hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Shauna Sanford, and I'm excited to introduce you to an organization that uses the power of caring, consistent adults to move high-achieving, under-resourced high school students successfully through college. You know, even the brightest, most driven teens need constant support to navigate the college application process. Schools in the rest of the nation, those here in East Baton Rouge Parish don't have enough available personnel to help. The average counselor to student ratio is 1 to 300. But a group that is filling in the gap by providing consistent one-on-one assistance for high schoolers interested in earning a degree is one that started right here in Louisiana's capital city, the Baton Rouge Youth Coalition, also known as BRIC. And it is my pleasure to introduce you to two people who know personally how BRIC is building a strong foundation for success beyond high school. Please meet Lucas Spielfogel, he's BRIC's executive director, and Dominique Ricks, a BRIC alumnus, and now a middle school English teacher. Guys, it's great to have both of you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Dominique, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about what was going on in your life at the time that you joined BRIC.
What was going on was what happens a lot in a lot of American families. A lot of financial issues and a lot of personal issues. My mom was struggling a lot with dealing with alcoholism. My brother was in and out of the legal system, and my father was struggling to maintain his job because he was dealing with a lot of health issues, and his health insurance wasn't really covering things. So my brother got a lot of legal fees that really tied the family down, and my dad was really sick and in and out the hospital.
Yeah. And so in addition to going to school, you were also working, holding down a job to help provide for your family, right?
Yeah, actually I had two jobs back in high school. I did carpentry and bricklaying with my dad, and I worked at Sonic, and I even got overtime hours sometime during the school year.
But even with all that you were dealing with, were you determined to go to college? Was that on your radar?
It was one of those things that I always wanted and I knew I needed to do. But with what was going on in my family, it wasn't about excelling. It was about survival. So the thing that I had on my mind the entire time is, how do I get by this month? How does my family get by this week?
Yeah. And so how did you come to know about BRIC?
Actually, we had this amazing teacher come to my school, and he brought poetry to the school. I had no idea what poetry was, but he came to the school and he started a team, and I somehow found out about it. I auditioned and I made it on.
Wow. And that changed the course of your life?
Changed it completely. Like he gave me an art form, something I cared about, something I can pour myself into in a positive way. And when he decided he was leaving and he was going to start BRIC, he wanted me to come with him.
Yeah.
And it just started a relationship with an organization and with a person who helped change my life trajectory.
So Lucas, tell us more about BRIC and how you work to change students' lives.
Yeah, absolutely. So BRIC is not just interested in students getting into college. Obviously, that's a critical component and a critical goal. But the ultimate goal is ensuring that students are actually making it through college. And even more important than that, becoming productive and full participants in society, full adult participants. And so to do that, we take a whole person approach. And so there's kind of two realms in which that approach falls. So the first one is sort of the more like mechanical and technical and academic aspects of the program. So that looks like driving students forward academically. Even though they're already motivated, already doing well in their schools, it looks like providing them with extra tutoring. It looks like providing them with one-on-one coaching to determine their course loads. It looks like providing them with concrete resources like laptops and internet access. Also, it's ACT preparation, which in many ways determines their level of competitiveness for scholarships and for getting into college. And then it's also the mechanics of the college process. Each one of our students has a one-on-one college mentor who works with them hand in hand, step by step, through every single step of the college application process. But that's really just the first realm. The second and more important realm is BRIC's leadership program. And when I talk about leadership and BRIC, I don't mean necessarily students leading others. I really mean them leading their own lives and being really the change agents in their own lives. And so teaching students how to be self-advocates, teaching students how to navigate the very complex and nuanced demands they're going to face at the college level. That's really the crux and the secret sauce I think BRIC is known for.
So Dominique, I have to ask you, because you are a teacher, do you see yourself in a lot of your students?
In a lot of ways. I see some kids who are ahead like I was back in middle school, and I see a lot of kids who struggle with the same problems I faced. I've had kids whose parents struggle with substance abuse, some kids who just have financial problems, and some kids who just have my humor.
Yeah.
And it makes it really hard to maintain a classroom if they just make you want to laugh all the time. But
Well, I know that you are a poet, and that talent, slam poetry is your talent. And I know that you have something prepared for us today. I want to give you a chance to go ahead and share that with us. Tell us a little bit about what this is about.
all right, so this is a poem that I wrote actually back when I was in high school. It was about how we place too much value on the wrong types of information, and it kind of misleads our kids into what they should be doing.
Go ahead.
This is street politics. You make it out you heaven sent. Our girls ain't celibate. Our girls just celibate. Our streets are paved with blood stains and dirty faces, dry tears and chalk lines, hopscotch for bullet cases. Never knew what love was, but realized what pain is. Choked by dope, don't give up what hope is. The young and the restless, the broke arrested, giving blacks 100 years for crimes confessed. Black on black crimes is code for genocide. The taking of black lives, the loss of black pride. We lost the dark side. Recovery, there's no time. Bullet shaking, body shaking towns. We wasting time and young lies, preaching lies and hating. Lyrics are like liquor for the fallen soldier. I feed my people rum by the case like Corona.
Wow, you are truly talented. Best of luck to you. Thank you so much, Lucas.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for spending time with us, for sharing your stories. Rahima, I'm really glad that we got the chance to share our Louisiana story, and I know there are lots of other great stories out there as well.
I'm glad about that too. Thank you so much. It was wonderful.